The Maelstrom Prison, what can I say? This was a fun flashpoint. But when somebody tells me the first boss is a tank and spank, I usually expect tank goes in, grabs the boss, DPS kills the boss fight ends. The first boss was not a tank and spank. It's not a difficult boss, but it's not a tank and spank. The first boss mechanics are fairly simple. If you've ever done Proof of Treason on Alderaan, it's the same concept. Tank's going to go and grab the boss. The boss is going to pull everybody in, everybody runs away, or you're going to take AoE damage from the boss. And it's rinse, wipe, and repeat. It's a fairly simple fight. Pretty straightforward. This was my first time here. I healed the boss perfectly fine, but I was expecting less damage because, again, I was told a tank and spank, and it really wasn't a tank and spank. So I would have healed differently had I a better idea of how to do the boss. Second boss made absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. What I do know is on the screen in big giant red print right in front of my eyes, which I didn't see because I'm clearly an idiot like that. Raid warnings never, I seem for whatever reason ignore them. So, but right in the screen, right in front of you, he's powering up something, which means run like hell. He's going to power up something and you cannot be in the line of sight of the boss. So we were supposed to run around this giant box in a giant circle away from the boss, but I didn't understand what they were saying to me in all reality. So I'm just running around, but nobody's taking damage. But apparently when he powers up whatever he powers up, you run and you keep out of line of sight of the boss. Then when he powers it back down again, big red print across the front of your screen, you go back to the boss and you start DPS. He will randomly toss a cable out, grab somebody and pull it to him. They take a little bit of damage, but nothing too significant. The boss fight was just strange because I didn't understand the mechanics of it. I just realized that when he powers that thing up after the fight is when the light bulb went off my head, you run and you hide. When he powers it down, you go back, you DPS the boss. When he powers it back up, you run and hide. A fairly simple fight. Oh, also I should say that when he does power this thing up, he's going to chase people. So you clearly need to run from the boss. So you're not going to stand behind something stagnantly, because he will pick somebody and sort of follow them around. Hopefully that's the tank and not the healer. So here I am running around cluelessly, like, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I do this? I'm lost. So I'm following people around cluelessly and aimlessly the entire time. Still not quite having that light bulb moment yet in the fight. As you can see right here, for whatever reason the tank runs out of line of sight. Tanks, DPS, anybody listening to me, don't do that. Line of sight means I can't heal you. You can't get heals when I can't see you. And I don't think this boss needed to be contained in some corner. So please, 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 stay within line of sight. This has nothing to do with the tank, but one of my personal favorite things that happened in the fight. The fire. That little teeny tiny fire on the ground was causing line of sight issue. I had to walk around the fire to heal. This, my friends, is what I call a tank and spank. Tank grabs the boss, DPS kills the boss dies. Occasionally you gotta throw some ads and kill them too, but that was nothing. This was an easy heal. As you see, I did not move an inch. Easy fight, nothing special. Boy, did I underestimate this fight. There's a bunch of ads that you have to kill. That was the easy part. When the boss comes out of the floors, you'll see here coming up here shortly, not so easy. This is me again doing the where do I go, what do I do, I don't know what I'm doing moment. Just follow people until I see what they do. Yeah. I am sometimes the best healer in the entire game, huh? I just want to make a little side note here. That boss looks exactly like my ex's mother, to the T. Perfect rendition of Carolyn. Again, I'm walking into this fight blind, not knowing what to do. I told the group when I came in I've never been in here before to kind of give me some hints on these fights. So I had no clue on how to really prepare myself to heal this. This boss does a massive knockback, which does lots of damage, knocks everybody in every which flipping direction. So it's hard to catch around and run around and get everybody healed back up just enough so he can knock you back again. So try to stay close to your healer, or try to get within a range of healer once he knocks back, or if you have stims, use them. Or I mean med packs, excuse me. If you have med packs, use them as much as possible, or you can use them one time in a fight. This would be the opportunity to use that feature. This is a tough fight. Again, I walked into this really blindsided. This is a console style fight. We didn't CC anything. I don't know if anything could have been CC'd. They didn't tell me to do it, nor did anybody try to do it that I noticed. So it was heal heavy fight. So you wanted lots of damage going all the way around. Bubble, bubble, bubble. You know, rejuvenate, benevolence whenever you can, big heals whenever possible. It's an interesting fight. It's not a hard heal, but it's just lots of damage going all the way around. I don't know if it was CCable. Hopefully down the road when I run this dungeon again or this flashpoint, we will get more information on that, and hopefully CCing would be the option here. To keeping something controlled to reduce damage going out would make this a little bit more viable fight.
Have a taste of the dark side.
Typical final boss fight. There's a boss, there's ads, kill the ads, kill the boss. The boss does this ability at one point where he slows you down. Again, these fights were not explained to me prior to going into them, so I kind of had to sort of figure out what was happening and what I could do to heal it so we would survive the fight. I guess that a good healer, that's what they do. I don't know. I just kind of got pushed right into this position since I had no explanation. What I do know is there's a point when the boss slows you down. We're going up the side. You don't want to be in line of sight of that boss. He will shoot something at you and you're in half health almost immediately. And of course you're moving slower, and of course you're casting slower as well. So try to stay out of line of sight of the boss during those moments when he's slowing you down. That would be the best advice, especially if it's the healer, because he really hit me hard quite a few times. But again, I was walking into this with no knowledge on how to handle the fight whatsoever. Note to self: hotbar med packs. Right here, see that health go down? Stay out of line of sight. That is the best advice I can give in this fight. Overall, Maelstrom Prison is not a difficult heal, but not an easy heal either. Line of sight is a big issue built within this flashpoint. If you liked the video, please click on like. If you know friends that might be interested in it, make sure you forward to it and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.